lesson will be a little bit different. I'm going to show here the stages for a painting, focusing on preparatory drawings and studies. And these studies are useful not just for academic works, but also for more complex works like these. When I did make use of lots of studies. In the academic environment, we usually do lots of copies from old master drawings using the size method with the goal of training our eyes to see with accuracy and also learn the main concepts such as even the use of the materials and the rendering of those drawings. And then we also do drawings of casts, which are these little statues, old master statues usually, also with the goal of training in the size method and training our eyes and the use of charcoal and white chalk and the study of values. When we start painting, even those statues, we change the way we draw. So we start making drawings that are more focused on the shapes, on the light shapes and shadow shapes in a more abstract way than actually rendering those drawings. So here, for example, are some stages of these paintings, academic paintings, using some preparatory drawings, and then as you transfer them until the final stages. This is, for example, the drawing of a pear, preparatory drawing. And in here I have an example, a figure done on white paper, all rendered, and a figure done on tone paper with white chalk, not just charcoal. Again, all rendered. And the difference between that drawing, which was fully rendered, and a preparatory drawing for a painting of the same figure, which was more simple, much simpler drawing, because the objective here was just to do a study for this painting. Another example of a simple preparatory drawing in the final. Here's an example of a painting, it's a small figure painting that is done directly on the canvas with raw umber without use of preparatory drawing. Another example, this is a painting that was also done that way, but instead of raw umber, just using color to cover the masses. And this is also a painting that was done this way, just starting straight on the canvas. And then we come back to another example of a painting that had a preparatory drawing that was transferred to the canvas, and then you could see there on the painting, and then the stages until the finished painting. Again, this is a preparatory drawing, in this case for a portrait, and then you can see the stages from the underpainting until the finished painting. So usually my process is that I start by focusing on an important area, such as a face, but I also start covering the whole canvas, so I develop the painting in a cohesive manner. And here is a finished painting. And now we come back to this more complex painting where I started, for example, doing lots of studies. This wasn't even the final model that posed for me. And then this was a bigger, larger study of this model. And I even did not just a study of the model, but also of the entire composition, in this case, on the same size as the actual canvas. So it's quite a large size. And I also have lots of references, as you can see on the wall, and lots of little studies for the landscapes, for example. All of that to achieve a more cohesive and be ready for this finished painting, which is a much more complex project.